Today's video is a big one. It's very important. You hear all these horror stories about all these dangers and deaths from FSD beta, but what you do not hear are the success stories, and this is one such story. But it's a little bit short because that's how long the story is. So what I decided to do was tack a second part on that's going to make the video long enough for YouTube to actually show it to you. The second part is more fun. It's a first test drive of a Tesla Model S from a Ford Lightning owner. We had a good time, so please check it out and enjoy both. And if at the very least, maybe share some good news, share good news in the comments, because that's what we need sometimes. I'm Brian. Welcome to Futuraza. Teslas are pretty well known for their safety, but some cars are safer than others, and some situations are scarier than others. I'm joined today by a guy named Craig from Oregon, who I met down here at the Tigard event, where we got to see the Cybertruck. Craig has a pretty crazy story and almost defies belief. Craig, you were on a road trip, man. What happened?
I was actually, I had gone to Florida for watching SpaceX launches. And, I had nothing. It was great. Saw 2 launches. Came back home, it was a 6-hour flight from Florida back to Portland. No issues. Went down, got my bag. My cousin brought my Tesla up to the upper level to pick me up. And I put the bags in the car, no problem. And just probably about maybe a minute later, I had a sudden cardiac arrest.
Now, when you say a minute later, where were you?
Well, in the Portland area, there's the street leading out of the airport, and there's 82nd. So I remember up to that point, and actually past that point, and then it just goes away.
So you were behind the wheel.
Out in here.
You've got accounts from people who were in the car.
My cousin, he was in the car.
What did he say happened?
He said I just kind of went forward, trying to drop forward, and the car started giving me attention as to I wasn't paying any attention. I wasn't holding the steering wheel or anything like that. And I didn't do anything, obviously, because my hands were down. And it actually pulled over and parked.
Wow.
And so he then dragged me out of the car, started CPR, and called 911.
So I know we talked about this a little bit before the camera was rolling. What kind of car, what's the last car you had that wasn't a Tesla?
I had a Chevy Volt.
What would have happened in your Chevy Volt?
Oh, I would have crashed into something.
Crashed into something, someone, off the road, into another car, into something. At best, you would have gently rolled to a stop.
At best.
At best. There are not many cars that do this. Would you say it saved your life?
I would say it definitely lessened the severity, of having a issue.
Yeah.
Because, it parked. It didn't cause any harm to anybody else, or me.
Or you.
So, wonderful.
That is a pretty crazy story. You don't hear many of those. Ideally, you'll own your car for many years and never need something like that. But when you do, it's there. Were you in full self-driving or autopilot? What were you engaged in?
I was in full self-drive.
Kind of. So the beta is working as you would hope it would. What more can you ask for, really?
Yeah, it was the direct straight stretch, and so it's nothing major there.
Yes, there are places where it works better than others, and
that's one.
That stretch of road is very wide and straight, and well lit and well marked. Well, I guess in the comments, tell us, what do you make of that? What's your story? I've heard people saying it has saved me once, or maybe twice. It could have, it got my attention before I noticed that traffic had stopped, and then of course you get the skeptic saying, oh, 2 or 3 times it saved you, you must be the worst driver because nobody crashes that often, right? It would, don't be a smart ass is what I'm saying there. But you can choose your words as carefully as you want, and Jack will show up in the comments and say, actually. So what do you think of that? What's your story? What do you make of it? Everybody else, leave the comments. Let us know what we forgot. What did we miss? What do we misunderstand? Like, subscribe, do the usual things, and stay juicy, and by all means, stay alive. Interesting stuff. I want to thank my guests for coming on. It was a pretty, you don't always hear the good news. With that said, let's go watch a test drive. Let's lighten the mood and go watch a test drive.
Says the speed limit's 85.
Yep.
Okay.
They call that a governor.
Yeah, for the kids. Yeah, we're definitely kids.
And I get that you're a 3rd grader in a big body.
That's true. That's true. Let's see. Navigate to Chicago. Yeah, go there.
Oh yes, the windy city.
The windy city.
Yeah, I only have seen it in writing.
Yes. They spell the same way, right? That throws me every time. I can never get it spelled right. Let's see. How about a quick exit to exit around the block? And
Sure. See if you can find a
blinker. This guy. Oh no. We're gonna get our nose out of the road. Jeez. What is this? Is easy to do there? We're off to a good start. So this guy's coming in.
Our 20 minutes is almost up.
Oh, this van's coming in. Don't want to take my nose off. Here we go. That blinker thing. It's going to take a little muscle memory retraining there. My neurons are going to need to get remapped. So I think there's an on ramp and then there's immediately an off ramp. I don't want to get too lost. I figured they wouldn't appreciate burnouts in the parking lot.
One way to find out.
There probably is. I mean, it's not like they can cancel my order. I'm turning. Here we go. I'm gonna follow that guy. He looks like he knows where he's going.
Yeah. And that's not a plaid.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That wakes you up.
Yeah? Was it good? For you?
And to think there are 2 models quicker than this.
2 models quicker than this.
The plaid and the other plaid.
The X plaid and the S plaid.
Yeah.
Should we go one more exit or?
Sure. I mean, that was 100 feet.
This thing can probably get us back home, can't it? It's not bad. I don't know. I think I definitely need the Cyber Beast though.
Cyber Beast is a face ripper.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be worth it.
Whew.
But my wife will never let me use it. Well, she'll let me use it one time.
Once.
One time. As long as I don't tell her.
I have, as you know, taken my Model Y out of chill
Yeah.
in the 5,000, 6,000 miles I've owned it twice.
Twice. It's just not necessary.
And I will be upgrading to acceleration boost,
Yeah.
which I intend to use.
Well, I hope I get you enough points on your way to that today. Think we can get off and back on and turn around here?
Yeah, looks like it.
How did it know to turn the blinker off? That's crazy. I didn't hear a little clicky, like disengagement thing.
It's supposed to be smart and work, and I would
Wizardry.
say usually it does.
Magical. It's voodoo, I swear.
Called my buddy. I said, "You ever get a shooting?
Ooh, got a horn.
You ever get a shooting pain like someone's poking a voodoo doll?" And he said, "No." And I said, "How about now?"
And he said,
Yep, it worked. That cursed old lady did not lead me astray that time. Just got to make sure to
give
hire them for the correct service.
give them the correct little swatch of hair or whatever how they.
They're big into
You
talismans.
got to pair them like that, you know. You know the pairing code. I will if I can find the blinker.
That sucks.
Good call. I turned it off too. It's kind of tactile-ish.
It's got a click to it, does
yeah,
it?
Well, I think it's only tactile. So it's not. Yeah, I believe it's for touch only, but it's got haptics.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool, I guess. I think I like the physical button, even if it's a minimal. Like the Cybertruck doors were very nice, physical touch, not tactile, not capacitive only. That never gets old. That's gonna be fun to do in a 3-ton stainless fridge.
Is it only 3?
And I don't know what it is.
It's heavy.
3 or 4. Or
It's
5.
a big boy.
Yeah. Did you know at the time that we departed?
Take exit 4 on top.
Should we go see how boat mode works?
A what?
Boat mode doesn't. They all have boat mode, don't they?
Take exit
Temporarily.
Very road.
That's fine. We'll skip the Super Blues Clues or whatever they call
Right.
it. Yeah.
That's
The Pro Super Blues Clues
Now
penultimate
turn left onto
attack.
Southwest
that
Salisbury
Phil?
Road.
This does have a lot more premium feel than the S and than the 3 and Y to me.
Yeah. It's no 2000 Honda Insight.
That is indisputable.
I can't find the signal. I can't change lanes. I can see it's clear. I need to get over there. Them's the rules.
Right.
Yeah.
We learned them at Sears.
Did we?
Oh, you didn't go to Sears driving school?
No, ours was done at high school
My school offered it, but
in the Midwest. So.
I went to the Sears one. Whew.
That's too much fun. That's no Corbin Sparrow. You know what that one is?
Didn't they have one
with
at
the golf ball fenders?
Yeah, they had one at the Greenwood show.
Yeah, at all the shows. Yeah.
Now to see if I actually get credit for the test drive.
Right. All right. Is there any closing impressions of my first driving?
Yeah, is there?
Is there? I mean, it's
Normal fun.
that parking sensor thing was a little weird. Because I think like the lack of ultrasonics would drive me absolute bat crazy. What are you telling me?
So it's telling you to stop, and I'm going to tell you,
There's a foot.
you're 2 feet from it. If it says stop,
I don't know. I don't trust it.
right, just
I don't trust it. I
Now
would
I'm
pay
close.
extra for the ultrasonics.
I would too.
I would buy them.
I would too.
I'm gonna have to start looking up aftermarket kits or something. I don't know. Bring it back, please.
Bring it back.
Just bring it back.
Hey, if you don't have to bring something back, you didn't delete enough.
That's right. I think we've deleted enough.
You deleted too much, bring it back.
Put them back.
Well, they
Right. You can turn them off.
got rid of the yoke.
The yoke, yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about the yoke because I do this thing that you're probably not supposed to do. All right.
Yep. All right.
Catch you on the flippy flop.